Greetings, every pony. This is the Nova Narrator, coming to you with another story, Thunderstruck, the Wonderbolts Fight fanfiction. Now, I'm not going to ramble too much, or else I'm going to have to put my head through the wall later. Now, let's just get on with it. You see, we start off... Oh yeah, here it is. It was a calm, collective day at the Wonderbolts headquarters. Yeah, ain't it usually like that during training? But oh well, let's just go on with it. The Wonderbolts were all getting woke up and ready for training when the alarm sounded, scaring Spitfire nearly out of her fur. She was done used to it though, so yeah, she didn't get an instant shave from a scare, thankfully. That probably not look right, a bald pony. Completely bald. Oh god, I scared my mind off of that. That's gonna make me sick. Okay, let's just get on with it. Spitfire done what she usually does. Goes back to her office and calls in to see what the hell's going on. But when she gets there, in amazement, she was surprised at what she heard. That Chrysalis was taking over Lost Pegasus with two others. No one knew who the two others were, considering the changelings were reformed. So, Spitfire was just trying to wrap her mind around the fact of what was going on here. So she walked back out and decided, time to tell the others. No, wait, let me rephrase that. Time to tell the others. Yeah, that's better. Let's just go with like that. Sounds more comical. So when she goes out there, a look of horror on her face, I think I said that right, hopefully, it started to get all the others concerned. The others were, Fleetfoot, Mistyfly, Rainbow Dash, and Soren. Started giving her awkward expressions, trying to figure out or wrap their minds around the fact of what the heck Spitfire was thinking when she came out with it, that Chrysalis was taking over Lost Pegasus with two others that no one knows about. All four ponies' jaws dropped to the clouds. They thought they'd never see Chrysalis again. But they were wrong, as every pony was. And I thought she was going to go after Starlight, not Lost Pegasus. Maybe she's just trying to lead up to it. Okay, let's just go with it. I'm losing track here. So every one of the Wonderbolts go back into the, training headquarters as fast as their hooves can carry them. And they bust into the changing room, grab their suits, and then they're out to the sky faster than you could say shake a leg. Actually, Rainbow Dash flew out faster than you can say one. Because that's Rainbow Dash. She's just awesome like that. So awesome. Okay, I just need to get my mind off the subject. Halfway to the territory of Lost Pegasus, they started to see why they called. There were buildings caught on fire, and everything looked like a scene from some kind of, like hell-like movie, because buildings were on fire, collapsing, ponies were screaming like banshees running around, so scared they ain't even paying attention to where they're going, some of them even running into each other. And as Spitfire sees one of the goons that Chrysalis has working for her, pinning a filly against the wall. So she swoops in and decides to stop it. As she just delivers a pretty threatening and powerful face kick straight to the goon's face, causing him to scream in agony and run off. Probably back to his boss to tell her that the cavalry has arrived or whatever to stop you, my queen. Yeah, let's just let go with that. So the filly ran off and tried to find her mother. And sure enough, she managed to find her, thankfully. But her mother was in worse shape than she was. Her leg was hurt, broken, 'cause she tripped over a tree. Oh my, pretty crazy, isn't it? So the filly tried with her might to lift her mother off the ground, but needed help. That's why Soren came in and scooped her up and carried them off to safety. But when he came back to the fight, things looked a lot worse. The two goons doubled into 5, and everything was getting punchy and kicky real quick. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Like fists were flying through the air like one of those messed up Dragon Ball Z features. Yeah, wouldn't it be fun to fight as a Pegasus? You could air kick somebody. Yeah, or some pony, let's just leave it at that. Chrysalis still has yet to come out of hiding, so Rainbow Dash decides to flush her out. As she takes out 2 of her goons, sending them spiraling back down to the ground and plowing straight through a building that was on fire. Their bodies catching on fire as they run out the door screaming in agony, not knowing how to put it out. Oh god, this is getting good. All the other ponies have done evacuated the area screaming like banshees. And you can still hear them off in the distance, Spitfire said. Which Rainbow Dash herself even knew that. It's kind of obvious not to hear screaming that loud, Soren said. Mistyfly just agreed, as she kicked one of the goons in the throat, sending him spiraling in the same way the other one did. Only this one went through a glass window and got a piece of glass stuck in his back. He didn't get back up, which probably indicated that he was done or dead. Let's just leave it at that. Fleetfoot had her own idea. She managed to figure out where Chrysalis was hiding, and she led the others to her location. Mainly because Fleetfoot, came back with a wing injury, and she told Spitfire, I found Chrysalis. She got my wing. It's making it hard to fly, and my hoof hurts. And she tells Mistyfly to go off and take care of Fleetfoot. Mistyfly just nods in agreement. But make sure you come back as soon as you bandage her up. And Mistyfly nods, grabbing Fleetfoot and flying off. As Rainbow Dash, Soren, and Spitfire find the location, they bust in so unexpectedly that even Chrysalis herself is shocked, jumping back against the wall and slamming her horn into the roof, almost getting it stuck. Oh Lord, as she tugs it back out and says, You will not stop me. The wheels are already too far ahead in motion. As Rainbow Dash and Soren realize where the 2 other goons went, they break from Spitfire's side and take them out. Soren taking the one on the left out. With a face kick, he goes flying out the window and to a flaming pile of hay. Rainbow Dash, she ended up blasting one so hard it flew out the wall and in through another wall. Yeah, that's pretty intense. And Chrysalis so tells Spitfire, You will not stop me. As her horn lights up with the green, glowing, disgusting, booger-looking magic, and blasts at Spitfire. But just then, Mistyfly flies through the window and jumps right in front of it, taking the hit directly to the side of the wing, causing her to scream out in agony as she hits the ground with a thump, which causes Rainbow Dash and Soren and Spitfire to all gasp in shock, not knowing that she was actually around. They run over to her and see if she's okay. she tells him, I'm okay, but injured. Rainbow Dash just nods and tells her, just lay here and relax. We'll finish this. And Rainbow Dash gets real furious. So furious that she kind of reminds me of Twilight when she does that flaming hair trick. So, Chrysalis, you ready to meet your doom? She says. She just laughs and starts to go run at Spitfire, trying to blast her again. But as she was after Spitfire, Rainbow Dash managed to kick her through the wall, which made the fight end up. God, I need to stop stuttering. Which made the fight head outside, as everything started to look like a flaming foray of Pegasuses punching the fuck out of someone trying to blast them with horn plasma blasts. I think that's what it's called. Oh well, pretty close though. But Chrysalis was not good enough to even come close to hitting Rainbow Dash, because Dashy was always too fast. Yeah, I wonder what else she's fast at. Damn it, I need to get my mind out of the gutter. Get back to it. But she's not the one that delivered the fatal blow, as Rainbow Dash and Spitfire both go straight into her. Rainbow Dash finally gets taken out, thrown into Soren by Chrysalis's magic. But little did Chrysalis know, Soren was right around the corner and kicked her right in the side of the face, breaking 3 of her teeth and sending her spiraling to the ground in a pit of fire. She gets back up, shakes it off, and then Rainbow Dash delivers the other blow, still in pain from the hit. Soren took most of the blow, considering he was the one that hit the ground first, as Rainbow Dash delivers the finishing blow straight to Chrysalis's neck. Yeah, getting a hoof to the neck probably kill instantly, crushing her windpipe and making it impossible for her to breathe while she slowly suffocates while standing up, and then she hits the ground with a bloody thump. And that was Thunderstruck. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications so I can actually have a reason to make more. Until next time, this is the Northern Narrator.